A few days ago, I had an opportunity to conduct an exclusive interview with the man with a plan, the Brian Kendrick, who will be stepping into the ring once again in the Philippines after 20 years. For those who don't know Brian Kendrick, he is a former WWE Cruiserweight Champion, former Tag Team Champion, and a WWE Champion for about 6 minutes. But more importantly, he is one of the most respected minds and mentor in the history of professional wrestling. Now this year, he is set to face the Filipino fighting rooster Jake De Leon for the Dexcon World Championship title at Dexcon Fast Break on February 15, 2026. For my first question, I asked him about his 2006 in-ring performance in the Philippines back when the Philippine wrestling scene was still in its early stages.
Oh, in 2006, I believe I was a face. I might have been tag teaming with Paul London at the time. I'm not sure, but I would have been a face. That's right. It's been 20 years.
I was 2 years old at that time. I also asked for his thoughts on the Pinoy style of wrestling.
So this whole thing came about from a friend who I met in Chile. He just knows that I like to go and see the world and see the different styles. So if there is in fact a different style, I'd like to learn about it. Yeah, I know very little. I'm intrigued now.
Well, you know more about it when you come here next month.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
For my second question, I discussed with him how Filipino wrestling fans are very enthusiastic and passionate when it comes to watching wrestling shows, and whether he plans to adjust his game plan to match the energetic Manila crowd or if he expects the crowd to adjust to him.
I would hope to be able to give the crowd exactly what they want in the way that I want to give it to them.
I also mentioned the sulit bayad chants of the Filipino crowd, which erupts when the show is truly awesome.
Okay. So like money well spent.
I am sure that they will chant sulit bayad when you wrestle JDL at Fast Break.
Sulit bayad. This is my hope then. I hope to get that. I hope to hear this.
For my third question, I brought up his 2016 feud with TJ Perkins, which he was defined as a desperate veteran feeling that the world was passing him by, culminating in that moment when he faked an injury to TJ Perkins, a young star that once he mentored. During that time, he was a gatekeeper trying to maintain his spot at the top. So I asked him whether his upcoming match with Jake De Leon will it be another gatekeeper moment for him, or if this time it's about showcasing a whole new level of experience and mind games that even the heart of the Philippine wrestling has never seen.
As an interesting way of wow, if those are my options, I can't go wrong. I hope to be more of option B if given one of those two options. What I hope to give them is a style that's a culmination of, I guess, 27 years of wrestling. Of a guy who's wrestled in all 50 of the United States, who's wrestled in over 40 countries, a guy who still studies to this day. Today I was watching black and white footage, Mighty Atlas versus Luthez. What I hope they get to see is somebody that was highly motivated to show a style that's unlike anybody else's.
For my fourth question, I asked Brian Kendrick if when facing Jake De Leon in front of his home country, home crowd at Brawl Pit Bulusan QC, are we going to see a honorable Brian Kendrick or the ruthless version willing to do whatever it takes to win?
I don't know. I don't know. What I would say is this: I am motivated to win. I want to win because that means that I get to come back. I have a flag. I'm a pirate of sorts, but really what it boils down to is gold and glory. I travel around the world and I fight for gold. You can give it to me the easy way or the hard way. I don't win every match I have, but I fight my ass off every time. I know I will do my best. Whether I'm willing to resort to anything unethical, I don't know. We'll see how I'm feeling that day. I'm a Gemini.
Now for my final question. I asked whether if he wins the Dexcon World Championship title, if his goal would be to elevate the Philippine wrestling scene as a champion mentor or to hold the title hostage and prove that the world still moves at his pace.
Yet I do both. I would like to do both. Sometimes I'm lucky enough to go back to places. If I go to the Philippines, if I make a good impression, if I win, well then I have to come back at least once. But if not, if I make a good impression, maybe I could do both. I would like to help the wrestlers while there. I'm always eager to help young wrestlers, and I'm eager to put on a good, strong performance for the fans.
Overall, that was an amazing experience to interview the Brian Kendrick. Thank you so much, Dexcon Wrestling. So ano pa inaantay nyo? Grab your tickets now for Dexcon Fast Break this February 15, not only to witness the Brian Kendrick versus Jake De Leon for the Dexcon World Championship title, but also to see other international superstars face off against our Pinoy wrestlers. Get ready for the international dream match of Crystal versus Lady Lay, an American professional wrestler who was previously signed to WWE's Evolve brand under the ring name Jin Tala. Fans will also see Robin Sane versus Joey Rosas versus Isaiah Valencia take on Shivam, a pro wrestler from Thailand, the member of the Real Global Threat and the IWA Japan Setup World Heavyweight Champion. And that's just the beginning. Many more exciting Pinoy wrestling matches are on the way. Make sure na nakafollow kayo sa iba't ibang social media pages ng Dexcon para updated kayo. Dexcon Fast Break, kita-kits tayo. Solid to, promise.
Hi, this is the Brian Kendrick, and I'm facing Jake De Leon February 15th for the Dexcon World Championship. I'm on a quest for gold and glory. I'll be going straight from Manila to Australia, where I'll be defending a world title. Prior to Manila, I'll be coming from England, where I'll be defending a light heavyweight championship in Brick King Pro. So if you're a gambling man, I would gamble on me, the Brian Kendrick. But what I can guarantee 100% is you're going to see one hell of a match February 15th, Jake De Leon versus the Brian Kendrick.